Hi, everybody. It's Anna. Time for the final card in this week's tarot story. So, we closed the week with our only major arcana card. I was just checking to make sure that was true. And it is the Fool reversed. So, the Fool is the 0 card in the major arcana, which means it's not a step in the journey of the physical path. It is the traveler. The Fool is the part of us that's taking this journey. So the image shows the Fool. He's dressed in bright clothes. He's got a flower in one hand, a knapsack over his back, which means he doesn't even have a place to live, and he's about to walk off a cliff. So the Fool, as you might say, looks quite foolish to those of us who are rational and linear, right? Because he's got no plans, he's got no place to rest, and he's not even watching his own feet. But the essential truth of the Fool is that it is a spiritual energy. It's the part of us, the kaya, the soul, the intuition that is incarnated on the planet, and it is a piece of pure magic. And so as he walks the planet, he doesn't even have to watch his feet because he believes in magic. He believes it's going to show up for him, right? Whenever he steps, even if he steps off a cliff, either someone will catch him or he will grow wings, because that's the nature of his belief in the universe. The universe has his back. He's part of the universe and recognizes it as an extension of his own well-being. So part of our work as humans is learning how to take the journey, the Fool's journey in our life, right? Which means kind of opening ever more and more to our own genius and the possibility of magic and miracles. Okay, this card came to us reversed. And that suggests to me that we are potentially worried about being foolish. So it's a really interesting conversation you have between being the Fool and being foolish. And to someone on the outside, they might not be able to tell the difference. And that's the trick, right? Like, if you have to explain yourself to other people, if you feel the need to make sense of your own intuition, you are going to be feeling foolish. They might treat you like you're foolish, and it will look foolish. So the only way to know the difference between the Fool upright or reversed is how your own intuition is responding, right? So I have made many decisions that other people thought were foolish, right? And they would tell me that was foolish, right? They would tell me why I was making a mistake, what other better paths there were. But I could feel that it was the right path. And so really I couldn't even have a conversation about it because I can't even explain why I felt it, right? I just knew it was true. And when I tried to say that, I just know it's true, these people were like, how do you know it's true? Because they're actually they don't have the same kind of intuitive relationship that I have to my path, right? So if I needed them to agree or explain, if I needed to defend myself, I'm going to lose a lot of energy trying to explain something I can't explain, and ultimately, and then if I need them to agree before I can move forward, then I'm going to get stuck, because there is something about particularly heart and body intuitives, which are the people who come to me, that we are speaking from a place that we cannot logically explain to other people. Right? It doesn't look like we're making a smart move. We do it anyway because we can feel internally our internal compass is pinging in a certain direction, right? So the reversal here, I think, is the mistaken idea that the mind has that it has to somehow reconcile this intuitive, mysterious leading with logic and linearity and with other people's understanding. And I think the invitation here is to let go of that misunderstanding. You don't have to make it make sense to other people to follow your own intuition. So the work this week has been mainly Cups energy, about the heart and the intuition. The Ace of Cups, which is begin expanding in a new way. The Six of Cups, which is coming to the world with an open heart, feeling harmonized and having, intuitive balance. Which are all ways of being very vulnerable in the world. You're not being careful. You're not guarding yourself. You're kind of letting your heart flow, which does look foolish to people who think the world is dangerous and that the safest thing to do is to hide yourself or to keep yourself small. So if you're being led into greater expansion, greater vulnerability, there are people around you, and even your own mind might say, oh, this is a foolish thing to do. And I wouldn't argue with that. It might very well look foolish. The question isn't, does it look foolish? The question is, does it feel right? And only you can decide that. Only you can tell what feels right. And once you know what feels right, you know how to read your own intuitive hits, then you have to both train your mind to agree to it, and let go of people. Let go of the need to explain to the people who don't understand. Because you're not going to be happy, fulfilled, expansive. You're not going to enjoy your life if you don't follow your intuitive hits. It really is, this is the Dharma path. This is the Dharma you came onto the planet for. And you can't change the Dharma. This is what you're here to do. All you can do is try to agree to it, help your mind be non-resistant to it, and let it flow as best you can. So that's my final card for this week. See you next time. Bye.